Hey everyone, welcome to another video blog. My name is Shelley Flett and today I want to talk to you about communication. And I don't mean communication from the opinion of an expert, because I'm certainly not an expert. I don't have a degree in communication, but I do find that communicating with people is something that we're all probably pretty bad at, including myself sometimes. So I wanted to share with you some really good advice that was shared with me when I was a really bad communicator. And hopefully that will help you. Now, this communication is probably more so written communication. So if you're a leader that emails a lot, or writes reports, or does packs, PowerPoint presentations, then these are some really good tips for you. But first of all, I'd like to ask you, what kind of communicator are you in terms of written communication? So are you the dumper? So the dumper is, I'm just going to tell you everything. I'm just going to spill what I'm thinking onto a page and hope that you decipher the message in some way and make sense of it and know what to do about it. Then there's the fast and the furious. So the fast and the furious are those one-liners that you get or that you send that go, get this done now. Not ideal when you're trying to build relationships, and absolutely lacks emotion or any type of context around what you want. Quite often you're having to guess at what the person communicating is wanting. And then the third one is the novelist. So the novelist is that really slabs of text and gives you so much information that you're actually overwhelmed when you're reading the email. And rather than being able to take the message from it, you're left wanting to go for a nap. And so a good communicator will actually structure their emails or structure the way that they're communicating with you in a really short, simple, concise way. Now, Mark Twain says that I didn't have time to write you a short email, so I wrote you a long one instead. And yes, that's a little bit funny, but it's got so much relevance and it's actually quite true. If you can take the time to actually simplify your message and give it to your audience in a way that's easy for them to consume and digest, they'll be more likely to do what you're asking or understand the intention of your email. So what you want to do is a few points. You want to keep your message really simple. You want to have only one topic or one point that you make in each sentence. You only wanting to have maybe 2 to 3 sentences per paragraph. And you're wanting to have not too many paragraphs. Also feel free to break it down into headings or sections that are bulleted or numbered if there's a process that needs to take place. The other thing is your language. So avoid the jargon, avoid acronyms. If you do have acronyms in there, then you want to make sure that you do expand on the acronym at some point in the email and not assume that everybody knows what that acronym stands for, AKA also known as. The final thing I'd like to share with you is really around how simple your language is. So really good communication trainer that I dealt with when I was in the corporate space and leading a team, Gina Frampton, actually said you should always communicate in Year 9 language. No higher than that, no more complex. Using complex words actually really makes it hard for the reader to understand what message you're trying to deliver. So if you take those key points and you adopt that or apply that in the way you communicate with people, that'll be a great start for you improving your communication.